Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's a beautiful sunny Monday morning and I'm super excited here. Lots of stuff going on. This is going to be another exciting, very exciting week. Tomorrow is the first day of our annual catalog. The new annual catalog goes live tomorrow, which means today is the last day to take advantage of the last chance deals and to get any remaining things that you are wanting from the current annual catalog. It is only current until 11:50 p.m. Tonight, Mountain Standard Time. Hi, Jose. Hi, Deborah. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Karen. The catalog, I don't even have the current one here. I'm so busy working with the new one. Good morning. Okay, so this is the old one. This is the one that you can order from today only until 11:50 p.m. tonight. I have a special for you today. If you shop with me in my online store, every order over $100, I'm going to refund your shipping. I'm going to e-transfer you back all of your shipping costs. So today you can shop at free, for free shipping anyway, from the catalog, clearance rack, whatever you want. Just put in your order today using the code when I flip the camera and get everything that you want from this catalog and say a farewell. And you will stock up on things that, you don't even have to stock up on retired things. You can stock up on adhesive and paper and envelopes, all that stuff. It's free shipping, so why not take advantage of it, right? So that's my offer to all of my customers today to say goodbye. And then tomorrow, this brand new catalog that I've been dying to show you the inside pages. I can officially open this catalog on camera and show you the inside pages tomorrow. I am so excited. I have been working hard to get all of my classes and clubs and offerings in order. And today I have two things I want to share with you that I'm super excited to be offering my customers. So I'm going to flip the camera and share with you. Hi, Linda. Thank you for joining me this morning. So good to have you. I want to share with you today, I am playing along with one of my favorite weekly challenges, which is called the Global Design Challenge. So the Global Design Project, GDP, you can Google it and it'll pop up, and they have a new weekly challenge every Monday. They issue a new challenge. Yes, Renee, I'm so excited too. There's so many beautiful things coming our way. We have such an exciting year ahead of us. The Global Design Project. Okay, so they do a new challenge every Monday morning. When I wake up, I have my routine. I make my coffee. While the coffee's brewing, I open up my phone, I check email, all that stuff, and always Monday morning, I look forward to the Global Design Project to see what the challenge is this week, because I love a good challenge, right? Sometimes it's a sketch challenge, sometimes it's a color challenge, sometimes it's a Case the Artist challenge. Good morning, Francine. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, Peggy Ann. Wow, so many lovely people joining me today. I appreciate you all. Today I did print it off. It didn't print the greatest. I have to get a new printer, but it's a sketch challenge. So I'm going to challenge myself first thing Monday morning. It's the best way to get going, is just to challenge yourself to do something creative. So I'm going to challenge myself this morning to make a card using the Global Design Project Challenge. Okay, so let's flip the camera, and I have two clubs I want to tell you about. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. We're gonna flip and point you down at my work surface. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of my yard there, but our grass is turning green. Oh my gosh, it's so nice out. It's a beautiful day. You know what? We have lots to be happy for. We need to focus on the good things and be happy for them, because, what else is there, right? We have so many beautiful things around us. We can breathe in the fresh air. We can enjoy the sunshine on our face. We can stamp. We can make pretty cards and send them to people. It is such a wonderful thing. Okay, let's get started. Today, I am going to play with Pretty Perennials. Now, I did do a card last week using this one. I have been using this one a lot lately, and I love it. And I want to share with you, this is going to be my official May stamp of the month. Yes, I am introducing a Stamp of the Month product. Stamp of the month, this is how it's going to work. Every month, I'm going to introduce a new stamp set that is going to be my stamp of the month. And when you purchase this, it's a $40 commitment to be in, well, not a commitment. You just decide if you want to be in the stamp of the month class. And it's not a commitment where you have to be on Zoom at a certain time or you have to commit to ordering. It's $40. It runs for 6 months, and for each of those 6 months, I will be introducing a new stamp set every month, and you will get 3 PDF printouts and all of the cut pieces to make your cards, and I will do a live video. One of them will be an Avid card, so it'll have a little bit more to it. There'll be more die cuts, more embossed pieces. It'll be a little more stepped up. But you're going to get 3 projects, okay, with the Stamp of the Month class, okay? So you're going to get this in the mail. You'll get your stamp set, your 3 cut pieces, and your 3 PDFs. And I will send you a private link to my YouTube video where you can watch along and you can pause, fast forward, replay. That is your video for participating in my Stamp of the Month class. So this is my Stamp of the Month for May. Now, if you're interested in getting the Stamp of the Month and the 3 projects and the 3 PDFs, you do need to sign up by May 10th, okay? You need to sign up to let me know. By signing up, you just send me an email, text, message, whatever, that you would like to be a part of the Stamp of the Month Club. And then with your payment, I will order you your stamp set, and we will get that in the mail to you as soon as I get the stamp sets. I will put them all in packaging with the cards and your PDFs, and you can put those in a binder. And I'm super excited to be offering this Stamp of the Month class. Okay, so I'm going to make a card today. It's not one of the ones for the class because that is going to be exclusive to just the people who sign up for Stamp of the Month, okay? But I'm going to do an example card using this stamp set because it is beautiful. It's called Pretty Perennials. So with the Stamp of the Month class, you're going to get the stamp set. Now, if you like the dies, you'll have to let me know if you want to add them on and save 10%. The dies are beautiful, but you don't need to have the dies to do the class, to do the 3 projects. It's just the stamps. So it's up to you if you want to add the dies on. Okay, so for my card today, I was challenged by the Global Design Project. This is the sketch. I love it. It's, your basic card design. We've got a circle or an element here. Now with these challenges, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to have a circle. You could change it to a square. You could change the orientation to be this way, put the circle over here, put the greeting down here. You can totally do what you want, or you can stick to the design. And if you head over to their blog, they do have artists, design team. They have a whole design team that use this challenge, and then they come up with their own cards, and you can use any of their ideas for your inspiration as well. So I'm going to stick to this design today, and we're going to get started here. And I'm going to bring in my card base. Let me share with you the paper, the Designer Series paper that I'm going to use today. So in the new catalog that goes live tomorrow, good morning, Heather. Thank you for joining me. There is a product suite that I am so excited about, and I'm going to show you the paper. I have been playing with this paper a lot, and I've got it all chopped up into pieces, but I'm going to show you a nice, clean, open pack here. I'm going to open this pack. It's called Pansy Petals. Okay, so look at all those beautiful pansies. This is a product base, a product suite that is starting tomorrow, and I love pansies, and I love the stamps and the dies, and we're not talking about that stamps and dies today, but I just want to share with you the paper because I'm going to use this today. So I just want to show you the sheets so that you get 2 of every style, of course, right? So this one has the little tiny pansies. The flip side has our bumblebee pattern, and it's got little, I'll just hold it close here, a little tiny floral pattern in that one. Here we've got some leaves, and this paper, I love it because it features all of the new in colors that are coming starting tomorrow. So on this page, we have our evening evergreen, our soft succulent, and then some soft sea foam for these leaves. Then we have a gingham Beautiful, beautiful pattern here with the soft succulent. Look at this one, you guys. This is so gorgeous. Yes, Jen, I love this paper too. It is so fantastic. Has the little teeny tiny blooms. The flip side has the fresh freesia pattern. Look at this one. This one has the pansies, and you guys are going to love this. The dies actually cut these out. There's a die that fits over this one. There's a die that fits over this size. So you can take this designer series paper and you can cut out your own pansies with the dies. I love when Stampin' Up! Does that. Okay, so on the flip side of this one, we have some Calypso Coral. I love that they put one of our main colors into this package so we can pull in some of our regular colors as well. Calypso Coral, and that looks like to be the Pale Papaya dots. I think so. Yes, Pale Papaya. Use that DSP yesterday. You're sad to cut into it. Yes, I know, Peggy Ann, but you know what? The good news is we can continue to get more, right? So we should love it and shop it because we can get more. Look at this one. It has a soft seafoam background and then all the beautiful flowers. I love this one. And then the flip side has the Evening Evergreen, the soft seafoam, and the soft succulent and the seafoam. Beautiful, beautiful paper. And here we have some more blooms, and they're just a little bit bigger. And the flip side of this one has the Pale Papaya gingham background. Love, love, love this paper. So I'm going to be using this on my card sketch today. And of course, the new in colors have not gone very far from my desk. Let me bring those in here. I just want to bring them in again and share with you. They are so beautiful. We have Soft Succulent, Polished Pink, Pale Papaya, Evening Evergreen, and Fresh Freesia. Oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. And you can order these tomorrow. Oh, so excited. Okay, so we're going to use these on my card today because I'm using the paper and it has all of the in colors in it. Plus I'm bringing in Calypso Coral because it's also featured in that paper. We're going to use all of these ink pads today. I am going to start off with a card base that is Calypso Coral, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it down the center at 4 1/4. How many sheets do you get in each pattern? Two. Tammy, yes, you get 2 sheets of each pattern. So this is my card base, Calypso Coral, 4 1/4 by 5.5, our standard size. And then I have a piece of basic white that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And I went ahead and I ran that through the brick and mortar embossing folder. So you can see that beautiful brick embossing texture that I've got on there. And then I have some of that beautiful pansy paper. I just have a strip here that measures 1 1/4. Yes, 1 1/4 by 4 inches. And then another one that measures 4 inches by 1/2 inch. So you don't need a lot of paper. Just a little bit sometimes will give you that nice pop of color. So we're going to put these on. I'm just going to bring in my glue, my liquid glue here. Let's just straighten this up so you can see my work surface a bit better here. Okay. So I'm just going to add these pieces to my basic white. And okay, so I'm going to put the plaid piece up here. This is the one with the Fresh Freesia design. So that's going to go at the top of my embossed piece. Now I used an embossing folder. You could just keep it plain white if you wanted to. I'm just going to open up my ink pad. There's like a little string or something hanging out. Okay, so I'm going to add some to the other side of this one. And I love this paper because you can see how it's double-sided, and I'm using the same piece of paper but I'm featuring different sides, one on the top and one on the bottom. So I'm just going to put this down here at the bottom and let that sit for a minute. So there I've got the same piece of paper, just featuring the different sides. Okay, so let's set that off to the side. I have a piece of Fresh Freesia that I've run through the layering circles embossing folders, not embossings, die cuts. So I have this one with the scallops. And then the beauty of those dies is you get scallops and you get circles. So I'm going to use the other circle, the layering circle, to do the inside. And then this is where I'm going to do my stamping. So I'm going to open up all my ink pads here, and we're going to get going here. This one. Thanks for everybody who's just joining us. I am using a challenge, a sketch challenge today. In case you're just joining me, I am challenging myself to make a card using this sketch today, the Global Design Project sketch. So I'm opening up all my ink pads. Now, when you get your new ink pads, don't forget to take one of those little color strips from the back of your ink pad. So the back of your ink pad will have this sticker sheet. So it has a sticker that has the name that you can put on the front of your ink pad so that when they're in the holders, you can see what color they are. They also have another color strip that has no words on it, and it goes down in this little track here so that when you open them up on your work surface, you can see clearly what colors are what, right? Because sometimes when you're looking at your ink pads from the top, they all look dark. Like that could be brown, that could be black, that could be any color here, right? But I know from my little color strip that that's evening evergreen. And here's my Calypso Coral. Now, as I say that, I open Calypso Coral and I don't have my color strip there. So it's a perfect opportunity for me to grab my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to show you here. Back here, I'm going to lift up this strip. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to do that right now. Can't believe I never had that done. I've had this ink pad for years. So we're just going to put that down in that little track. I'll just use my Take Your Pick tool to press that down. So there, now I know this is Calypso Coral. It's not pumpkin pie. It's not any other color. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, so using our stamp set of the month, if you're just joining me, this is my stamp set of the month, you guys. It's $40 to be in the stamp set of the month class. You'll get the stamp set, 3 PDFs, 3 card projects put together. You'll get all of this in an envelope. You will need to provide your own inks. You can substitute inks if you want to, but I'm going to demonstrate a card similar. This is not going to be the card that we'll be doing in Stamp of the Month, but I just want to give you an example of one of the types of cards we might be doing. Okay, I'm just bringing in some scrap paper here because I'm going to stamp off the edge. First thing I want to do is I want to stamp that beautiful happy, the word happy that is in this stamp set. And I'm going to use I'm calling it my focal color, which is my Calypso Coral. So I'm going to stamp happy with Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to ink that up here. I'm going to stamp it right in the center of this circle, like that. There we go. And I've got my chamois close by. It's good to have your chamois ready to go so that you can clean up easily, quickly, and you can, just keep your mess under wraps, right? So now I have a whole bunch of my stamps from this set that I'm going to bring in here and I'm going to stamp. So I have this big bloom here. I'm going to stamp that one with Fresh Freesia. I'm going to stamp it down here. Then I'm going to wash it. Follow my own advice. I'm going to use Pale Papaya with this nice little bloom. I like this one. I'm going to put that one right here and wash it. And then I have this one, which is really cute. And it has, all of these have dies too, you guys, but I'm just using the stamps today. I'm going to use this one with Soft Succulent. And I'm going to come in from the side here and just put a little tiny little leaf is coming in from the side there. And then what else am I going to do? I'm going to use some of the polished pink. Oh, I love this polished pink color. It's a beautiful, beautiful pink. I'm going to use this flower, but I'm going to stamp it off first and then second generation. So this is the straight strength right out of the ink pad. This is the second generation. So that's what I wanted for that one. Now this one also has an outline. See that? That's a really fun outline. So I'm going to go straight out of the ink pad for this one. And then again, the beauty of photopolymer, I can line that up right over top and it gives a nice, so I use the same color ink pad, but the second generation is on the back and then the top is straight out of the ink pad. Okay, what else do I have? I have this one, which is really interesting with the little dots. That one, I'll show you the stamp set. It has a bloom that goes with it as well. So you can stamp this on, and there's a die that cuts that out, and then you could layer it onto this stem. So many options with this one. But this one, I'm just going to use the dots today. I just want to show you how you can just use the stamps to make such beautiful, colorful images. I'm going to stamp those little dots off to the side. And I have another one here, this pretty little bloom. I'm going to do that one with fresh freesia. And I'm going to stamp that over here. There we go. And there's also, look at this little guy, little teeny tiny bloom. I'm going to use that one in polished pink. I'm going to stamp it right on top of this bloom here. This stamp set really makes me happy. It has so many different little happy blooms. The word happy, I love the font. It is fantastic. And this one was designed by $1 Million Achiever Dina Rico from the United States. And she did such a fantastic job with this one. And I'm so sad. It's only available till the end of June, which is why I'm making this my stamp set of the month for May, okay? So I hope you'll join me with that. It's going to be a fun class, a fun new addition to my class lineup that I'm really super excited about. Okay, so I'm going to use a finger dauber. I'm going to add a little bit of color to the outside of this circle before I mount it onto my scallop circle. So let me grab one of my finger daubers. And I don't have one designated for this color yet. So this one, nice pristine white one, is going to be now my fresh freesia finger dauber. I'm going to take that. I'm just going to add a little bit of color to the outside. Can you see how it's just going from basic white to a little bit of that color? And you could do this with pale papaya. You could do it with polished pink. Whatever feature color you want to pull out of your stamping is what you could use here. Anything goes. You could do the darker green if you wanted to, but it just makes it all blend together so nicely, and it just takes away those naked white edges. So there we have it. We've got our nice circle. So easy, stamps, ink, and paper, and we're going to mount that onto our scallop circle. Okay, so I'm just going to use some of my liquid glue here. Now, the trick with the liquid glue, you just use skinny amounts, little teeny tiny skinny amounts, because you don't want it to, number one, you don't need very much of this glue. It sticks so well. And the other thing is you don't want it to saturate your cardstock, because it will form little puddles and you can see ripples through your cardstock. You don't want that. So use a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this adhesive. So there we have our focal point with our happy. So let's bring back our card base and our other layer here. Hi, Kim. Thank you for joining me. I'm happy to have you join us. Good. Nice to meet you. Okay. I am bringing in some of this beautiful ribbon. Oh my heavens, you guys. This ribbon is our new in color ribbon. It is called Open Weave ribbon. Let me hold it up close to the camera so you can see the shine. And it is open weave, I guess, because the inside is open like that. And it comes in all 5 colors. Let me just grab them and show you. Here they are. Oh my, like, the new in colors, I think we need to have like a moment of silence or something, because I'm just kidding. These colors are so, so beautiful. And so you've seen the ink pads, you've seen them stamping, you've seen the ribbon, the cardstock. There's so many things. There's blends, so many beautiful things. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of this today on my card. So I'm going to just grab my scissors and I'm going to cut a piece just a little bit longer than my layer. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I'm still using up my snail to attach my ribbon at the back. I just put a little bit of tape there, a little bit of glue, tape runner. You could put Scotch tape. You could use washi tape, whatever you want to use to attach your ribbon. I'm just attaching it at the back. And there we go. I'm kind of bringing it up over the white so that we can see the ribbon. If I put it down on the flowers, it might get lost a little bit. So I'm just going to leave it up here. So that's on there. So now I'm just going to roll up my ribbon. I keep a little pin cushion on my desk. Let me show you. A little pin cushion like this so that I can put that into my ribbon as soon as I open my ribbons, because I don't like the ribbons hanging all over the place. So that's a little tip for you to keep your ribbons nice and neat and tidy. Grab yourself a pin cushion from the next time you're at one of those big box stores. I'm sure you could get a pin cushion just about anywhere, actually. Okay, so let's put our glue on the edges here. So I've got my glue on the edges of my cardstock piece, and now this is going to go onto my card front. So just layer that down. So we've got a little bit of a 1/8 inch border all the way around here, like that. Now, once I have it secured, now what I can do is I'm going to grab another piece of my ribbon, just a smaller piece, maybe about 3 or 4 inches, just enough to tie. This is my favorite way to make a bow, right? You guys have seen me do this many times on Facebook Live. I just come on in underneath here and I will tie this in a bow. And we can just tie it like that. Be gentle with your tying if you want to. Keep the ribbon feature intact. Like you could tie it in a nice tight knot, or you could keep it loose and have a nice softer knot on the top like that. And when you're happy with how your ribbon is and where it's positioned, you can just trim your edges like that. So I'm keeping mine loose like that. I know, Lorraine, this is such a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. So this piece is going to go on here now. So I'm just going to grab my dimensionals. And look, I got a nice clean sheet. Small things like this really make me happy. It's Monday morning. It's a nice new sheet of dimensionals, fresh coffee, sunshine. Oh my gosh, there's so much to be happy about, you guys. Okay, so there's my focal point. Now the card says happy. Well, happy what, right? Well, this stamp set has all kinds of stuff that you can use with the word happy. You can say happy for you, happy birthday. We can all use those. How about you make me happy? Sending lots of happy, and then finish it with mail. So many beautiful, beautiful ways to use this stamp set. Now, I took it a step further and I used the dies from the art gallery bundle. And I cut these two, and I love having dies already pre-cut sitting in a dish or something on my desk. I have a little bowl. I keep a lot of little die cuts so that when I'm making cards, I can just reach over and grab something. These ones are great because they are nice and long, and they've got that beautiful, almost looks like postage stamp edge. Excuse me. And the other thing about having these dies ready to go is that this is a photopolymer stamp set. So you can see exactly where you're going to stamp. So I've got the word birthday on here, and it fits on the small one, right? And the larger one, like sending lots of love, would fit on this larger die. You make me happy. You could make anything fit on these dies. And actually, if you wanted to use a smaller portion, you could just snip it, right? So lots of options. So I'm going to use birthday, and I think I'm going to bring in my featured darker green color just to make it pop. And I'm going to stamp with Evening Evergreen. Here we go. There, we've got our birthday on Evening Evergreen, and that's going to sit right here. So I'm going to flip that over, and let's see, does a dimensional fit? Yes, you can put a full-size dimensional on there. So I'm putting a dimensional on that end, but then the other end, I'm just going to put a little tiny dab of glue because it's going to sit flat on the circle there, and then I want it to be in the same plane, so I put the dimensional on that side. So there we have, I think it kind of looks like the sketch. What do you guys think? Let me bring back the sketch. This is my sketch for my global design project. I'll have to go and put this one on my blog. So, and then feature. So they also pick a winner every week too, you guys. If you participate in this, you can post your card and they pick a winner who, like their design artists pick a winner. Now, if I want to add another embellishment to this, because it's all about the embellishments, right? Ribbon is indeed an embellishment, but check out these little loose flower flourishes that are coming tomorrow. Look at these. These are so cute. They have 3 colors. Our fresh freesia, pale papaya, and polished pink. So let's add one of those, a couple of those maybe. And I'm going to use my glue dots because I think glue dots are the best way to adhere these. Let's see. Let's put one over here on the brick wall, and let's put one right down here below the happy. So we can put, let's put I'm using the putty end of my take your pick tool, but you can use your fingers. I'm just going to put a big one over there with polished pink, and then I'm going to put a smaller one with the fresh freesia right there. And I might as well use all three colors, right? It's kind of a shame to leave pale papaya out. So let's put a small pale papaya one. Where can we put that one? Oh, maybe it'll fit right here next to the birthday. Okay. There we go. There. So now I have bling on my card. What do you guys think of the new In Colors? What do you think of the stamp set of the month? Oh my heavens, I'm so excited. I want to share another thing with you before I go. I mentioned I have two things I wanted to share with you. This is my stamp set of the month card that I designed today. This is the stamp set of the month, but tomorrow the catalog goes live and these new In Colors, you can order them. I want to invite you to join my In Color Club. I am starting an In Color Club. And it will include the following things. You will get a package each month. You will get one package of 8.5 by 11 cardstock of a particular color. These are the 5 colors down here. You will get the classic ink pad of that color, the refill of that color, the Stampin' Blends, the two markers, 2 yards of the open weave ribbon, 8 sheets of the 6x6 designer series paper, and 2 make and take projects. So I'm going to be doing a Zoom class for all the people in the In Color Club, and we will get together and do the 2 projects together for the In Color Club. So you will get all of this stuff in the mail. The first payment for this class, let me tell you the cost. The cost is going to be $60 per month, and the RSVP is by May 10th, okay? So first payment's due May 15th. So you can RSVP by the 10th, and your payment will be due by the 15th. And you will receive your first kit the beginning of June, okay? The kits can be shipped anywhere across Canada for an extra $10 charge. So if you have any questions about my In Color Club or my Stamp of the Month Club, please let me know. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to give you more information, and I would certainly love to add you into one of those clubs. Let me just flip you around here. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much, Jose. Thank you, Barbara, for joining me. It is Monday. What a great way to start your Monday, right? Stamp a card. Get out your stamps, ink, and paper and make something. Make a card, send a card, share a card. If you're not a part of my VIP group, I would love to invite you to join me over there and to share your stamping projects with me and all of the other ladies and gentlemen that are part of that group. And it's such a fun sharing community. So I hope you guys will have a great Monday and a great start to your week. And I go live here on my Stamping with Rose Facebook group every morning at 9 o'clock. I hope you will plan to come back and join me. And if you can't join me live, please come back and watch the replay. Please leave me a comment or a thumbs up or share my video. It makes me so happy to know that I have inspired you, and I hope you enjoyed watching me today. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.